Hi, and welcome to the first tutorial and episode of our Petrel Mastery from Zero to Hero. Today we will delve into just the basic panels and basic demonstration for the Petrel. Once you open the Petrel icon, once you open the Petrel software, you will face this interface. You have here the navigation menu, which is called the ribbon bar. In the past, there was like a classical navigation bar, but now we're using the ribbon bar. It started, I think, back in 2014. Okay, in the left side, as you can see here, this is the panels, and you can hide or display this panel from this icon here. Okay, one of the most important icon here, which is you will find under Home tab, which is perspective. So if you are a reservoir engineer, for example, you will be interested in just the reservoir tabs and production tabs. Once you click on this option, you will notice here and you realize that everything is changed for you, and some tabs were hide and some tabs appear. It starts from reservoir engineering, well engineering simulation, etc. And if you are going to use the Petrel software to geology or geophysics, once you click on geology and geophysics, you will see here that the reservoir engineering tab is hid, and you have here the stratigraphy, seismic, etc., and the drilling and etc. So if you need to be more focused and team collaborative working, I think this is one of the most important options that you need to work with. Okay, so let's back to from seismic to simulation, because we will be exposed to everyone through our journey. We will touch base on some of the geological and the structural modeling toward the reservoir engineering and well completion. Most of the focus of the course will be, or the tutorial will be, on the reservoir engineering and well engineering, but this will not hinder us to dig deeper in some geometrical modeling, because we need to QC the model. Um, One of the most important thing when you just need to open a new project, if you're creating a new project, you can come here and select a new project. Once you click this icon as this button, you will be notified by a message if you are currently opening any project previously, or you need with an option to save or don't save the project you are in now. I will click cancel here. This is how to open a new project. Also, you have a nice option here, which is the project setup, and you have here the project setting. Once you click the project setting, you have here different options. You have here a naming. You can put the naming and the country and some of the basic information for your project. Also the coordinates. Um, it You can from here choose between which is the unit of your system. Is it metric, field, or field UTM? And this is very important for Petrel projects, because once you set up this and they begin in the process of your project, for example, you started with metric, and after you did some steps, you realized that some of your properties were in field units. Maybe at that time you can't change what you did in the process. It depends what process you did until you reach it to this point, so you need to be more cautious while you choosing your units. Also, you have some customization here. If you click on customized, okay, and for example, I'm using the metric unit, but I want the volume to be in field unit. Once you click on volume, I typed the word volume here, and I want to change the volume. What volume do you want to change? I want to change the bulk volume. Most likely the bulk volume, one of the results of the simulation or the static volumetric cases, and I want to be visualized using, for example, the feet square. Once I double click this, okay, it will be changed. I want now in barrel. Once I double click this, it will give me a pop-up window confirming on me, okay, you need actually to change the unit from feet square, feet cube to barrel, and you can confirm on cancel. Okay, This is one of the things you want to be very cautious while you initializing your project. Also, the TRS unit. If you have the X and Y, and most likely you know where is your field reside, so most likely the geological team, the geology give you the coordinates of your field. We have a lot of coordinate system here. You can change, you can choose from, or you can type here whatever you want in the search box, and you can get the CRS coordinates. By the way, if you are a reservoir engineer, production engineer, most of these steps are already made or done by the geology or the geology team. So this is just for your knowledge to know how to deal with the petrel. Okay, so this is the most important things here. If you can come here, this is the panels that we talked about in the first early of this video. You can find here different panels. Here the input pane, which will have here all our input, like the well, the rock physics, BBT. Don't be scared from the terminologies. We will touch base on every terminology that I said earlier, and also step by step you will build the knowledge toward how to use the Petrel. Also, you will find here the cases panel, which is the cases, the simulation case or the static volumetric case will be reside. The template, which will be find a lot of template for everything inside the Petrel. Also, you have here the models, the result pane, and also the workflow. If you created a workflow for the uncertainty and different perspective from the workflow. Also, we have here in the quick access menu, here is this little icon which is called window, or we can get it from here. It have a lot of windows for different visualization, one for the 2D window, 3D window. I will not dig deeper in this video for the functionality of everyone, but we will touch everyone and be exposed and know each one in details. Okay, so that's all for this video. This is just a familiarization how to can navigate through the Petrel, and see you soon inshallah. Take care, have a good day.